Well. Here we go again. We got another head-to-head. We're going to start doing head-to-heads on this channel. So definitely check these out. Today's head-to-head, we got Dina Asher Smith versus the one, the only, Sha'Carri Richardson. Now we're going to see who's quote-unquote better. A lot of people are going to, I already know, they're probably going to start making excuses, but hey, it is what it is right here at the current moment, right? Because we have people that could be better than somebody on paper, like Asafa Powell has been better than plenty of people who winded up beating him at the championships, but he just could not get it together. He's admitted that he's had a head case issue, that he just can't get it when it goes to these championship finals, and it's boom, it just his race plan is destroyed. He doesn't run relaxed. He's all whatever. And we don't even get to see that with Richardson just yet. So we got to go based on the current data that's here. So when it comes down to this, Dina Asher Smith versus the third fastest woman in the world this year so far at the time of this recording. Remember, at the time of this recording, there are so many people that always come back later and say, well, actually, all right, guys, chill out, okay? And before we go further, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to have our animated races. We might even have a race series that come on. And you are watching Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes, performances, and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. Without further ado, let's get in. So, Dina Asher Smith, 25 years old, representing Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Cool. So she's got 2 Olympic bronze medals, 1 world championship gold, world championship, 3 times world championship silver medal, and 1 world championship bronze. All right. And she's facing off against the 21-year-old Sha'Carri Richardson, which has none of that. All right. 21 years old. So it's still early on with her. So we gotta be able to be that and let it be fair. All right. But okay, that's 1-1. Boom. 1 mark for Dina Asher Smith, right? But I want to equalize them a little bit for the years in which they could have done something. Because Sha'Carri Richardson really made her mark after winning the NCAAs in 2019. Now she's been a youth. She's been had attention at her at the youth level already, but she did something that was special at the NCAAs when she ran that 1075. All right. So that's something that we got to acknowledge here. So that was in 2019. What happened in 2019? Well, this is the year that Dina Asher Smith won the world championships in 2188. Now, a lot of people are complaining and say, well, the best in the world wasn't there, whatever. Look, if those athletes are injured, if they whatever happened to them, remember Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price won the world championship 200-meter title when Allison Felix pulled up with a hamstring injury, and she won it without breaking 22 seconds. So this is a faster time. Had Dina Asher Smith been there, she would have won. Okay? Because it's so many ways that people discount when it's not their favorite athlete. If it was their favorite athlete, it doesn't matter what it was. Well, that's who it is. And then they give these befuddled things. We're going to analyze this correctly, all right? Then she was on Great Britain's team. They got silver. All right. Cool. 41.85. Cool. Then she got a silver behind Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price with a 1083. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price had won in a 1071 that year. Fantastic, right? Okay. Now let's look back. I'm not even going to count what she's done before that. I'm not going to count 2013, 2017, or anything like that. All right. Now, the U20 championships, the youth championships, she winded up getting first in 11:23. Now, why do you say that's important? I'm bringing it up to let you know. She also quite frequently frequents the Diamond League, and she runs at those, wins at those, and everything like that. Now, going back up here to Dina Asher Smith, can we say that she is better than Sha'Carri Richardson? Let's look at the Olympics now. This is this year at the Olympics. Remember, she had pulled up, or not pulled up. She had an injury, so she couldn't make it out of the rounds in the 100. She pulled out of the 200 because of that injury, and then she wound up helping her team get a national record in the prelims or the semis for the 4x1, and they wound up getting third. All right, that's a bronze. We're not going to count 2016. We're not going to count at that at all, okay? Because that's before. So if we redid this, it will be 1 bronze, 1 gold, and then 2 silvers right here. Now let's look at Richardson. What has she done? Well, back in 2019, let's go to her results here. Let's go back, or we could go to her honors because it'll be a little bit easier to see that the NCAA championships, 1075 in Austin, Texas in 2019. Wow. Okay. 1075. So that at the time, or is it still current, that this is the World Youth? Let's see if it's still pending, actually. Pending ratification. Let's go here. 111. Here it is. 10-7 progression. I think that is the World Youth record, because at first they will have pending ratification next to it. It looks like it has been approved. So with that being said, we go back here. That's the record right there. World Youth record, 20 and under. Now, looking at this, the national championship, she won this year at a 1086. Remember the wind and everything like that. Let's look at the results. Be fair. Be fair. Right down here in June. She's running against a 1.0 headwind. Then she had too much of a tailwind here, so that 1064 was not legal. Who's actually better between Dina Asher-Smith and Sha'Carri Richardson? Well, when it comes to this head-to-head matchup, it looks like it's 1 Dina Asher-Smith, Sha'Carri Richardson 0. They got to run 1 time against each other. But if we look at everything else in their accomplishments, because she's had 2 cycles. She's had the championships, the world championships in 2019 that she could have competed against. Then she fell apart because of the collegiate season. A lot of collegiate athletes do fall apart. That happened with plenty of athletes this year. All right. That's what happens. I keep telling people, and they're like, no, this person, it affects people's bodies a little bit differently. And sometimes they just can't keep it together. And Richardson was an unfortunate, and yes, I do say that, unfortunate casualty of all the races she had in her legs, and she couldn't keep her form at the USA Championships, and she faded, and she couldn't do it. But this year, she was out for a different reason. She had winded up smoking some ganja. She got detected in her blood, and then she got disqualified from that. So therefore, she was not able to use her time and go and compete at the Olympics. All right. Which for some reason, I don't understand. All right. Here's one thing that I don't understand. She should be stripped from this title and this time. Because if she was provisionally banned, right? Oh no, if she was banned, then that means this should be stripped. That's how the things work. Now, I don't know this particular rule, and I'm not saying it because I wanted to get it stripped, but they took away Mboma's time because she had tested for too much testosterone. They literally wiped away her 48.53 or 48.54. They wiped it off of the rankings list. They took that away from her, right? They've taken away other people's times, but for some reason, they're leaving this time up. Now, that is unfair to other athletes that have had performances stripped away because they got banned for a substance. Maybe it's because it's THC and therefore it isn't. Now, that's just me noticing that. But what do you guys think? Do you think Dina Asher-Smith is actually better than Sha'Carri Richardson? I'm not talking about speed-wise. I am talking about the overall package, because we know what happened with fast athletes. Sometimes they don't materialize at the championships. And one thing we can say about Dina Asher-Smith, when she's not hurt, she can come out and she can do things at the championships. And she even still helped her team get a national record in the 4x1. And she winded up getting a bronze. So with that being said, she still was able to be on that relay team and get a bronze medal this year. So let me know your thoughts, whether you agree or disagree. I'll check you all in the next video where we're going to do another head-to-head. And it might be a Richardson versus Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, or Richardson versus Elaine Thompson here. Peace.